Yo, 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 what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined here once again by my boy, the mixologist of professional wrestling, Mr. Chemical Julian. Welcome to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, where we talk
Your
about
favorite night of the week.
professional wrestling. It's Wednesday. You know what that means? AEW Dynamite. And what a dynamite it was. Man.
It was the come home show.
It was the return. It was, and let me go ahead and make sure I get this right. It was Cowboy Shit Day. AEW in Virginia. Cowboy Shit Day. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Let's talk about what happened tonight with Cowboy Shit Day. The return home of one Hangman Adam Page as your new AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Whoa. Say it right. And new AEW Heavyweight Champion.
Cowboy shit. Cowboy shit. Cowboy shit. Cowboy shit. Look, it was great. He came out, the fans were chanting, "You deserve it, you deserve it." And you know what he said? I earned it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's the first time in the world of professional wrestling when someone chants, "You deserve it." Most of those people say, "Yeah, I deserve it." No, this man said he earned it. Julian, what else happened?
You know what? He did earn it. He did earn it, and the crowd started chanting back, "You earned it. You earned it." And then out to the ring comes a very congratulatory Bryan Danielson, who kind of expressed his surprise that he's seeing Hangman Page in the ring and not Kenny Omega. Kind of like, casting a little aspersion on Adam Page, saying that he maybe didn't really think that he was going to win.
Well, but let me tell you,
Hangman Page reminded him that not only did he win, but he did in less than 30 minutes.
Oh, see, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you where this heat is coming from. That heat is coming from basically this. On the media scrum, right after Full Gear, they brought in Bryan Danielson. He talked about his match, talked about becoming the number one contender. And then he said, I'm really surprised that Adam Page is the one that won. Because, quite honestly, I didn't think he had it in him. I don't think he is the face of AEW. So he was salty as fuck. I mean, he was JR salty.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, wow. I didn't understand it. I just didn't understand. It was like, the way he talked about it was like he was a former girlfriend that he just broke up with. And she found herself a new man. And he was like, oh, I didn't think that he was worthy of it. I was like, wow, you're supposed to be a good guy. And right now, Bryan Danielson's not a good guy or a bad guy. He is just there. He is a dick.
He started running down, so Adam Page essentially did accept the challenge. He was like, hey, come on, let's go right here, right now.
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson kind of backed down. Was like, you're not really prepared to fight. You're not dressed for it. You got on your cowboy boots and your jeans and your some sort of leather jacket, kind of trying to, cast aspersion on him. So, of course,
yeah.
They have the fight. They have the breakup. Dark Order's in the ring. They break it up. And Bryan Danielson ends up having a match against
Evil Uno.
Evil Uno instead.
Well, that match was already scheduled for this week anyway. So if you think about it, Bryan Danielson has he's come back and he's done a lot of shit that many people said he couldn't do before. He came back and he's wrestling at a level that far exceeds anything he's ever done. I mean, this is even what he's doing now is even more than his New Japan. I mean, his Ring of Honor run. Like he is like seriously on one. And the fact that be it face or heel, he's facing everybody. He doesn't care.
Correct.
That's a good thing. He doesn't care.
He's an anti-hero, a tweener, if you will.
He is a tweener. Insider terms, ladies and gentlemen. Insider terms. Oh man. But the whole thing, I mean, quite honestly, my predictions, I did not want Bryan Danielson to win this tournament eliminator. Because it doesn't do anything for him. But then you think about it.
It does nothing for him, and it does nothing for the homegrown talent.
Well, exactly. But what it did do was give us an opportunity to see Adam Page shoot his shot. The simple fact that he was like, I beat him in less than 30 minutes. That was his way of saying, hey, Bryan Danielson, I heard about that salt you were throwing there. Your name's now Morton. Because you're the Morton salt dude with all that salt you're throwing at people.
And it also gave us a chance to see Miro get knocked the fuck out.
Man, I was not happy with that. That was almost a low point, but then again we talked about that horrible American Top Team versus the that's okay because tonight Sammy Guevara made that match a lot better because all he did in that match was walk around with a football, hitting people and shit, and get swans off the top of the ladder. Tonight he made up for that.
Tonight it looks like Sammy Guevara and the Inner Circle are back to business as usual.
Yeah, that's true. But we'll get to that later on. So I mean, the show opened up, with the whole cowboy shit, and let's talk about some of the matches on the show. I'm just gonna go out right now on a limb, and I'm gonna say, the Acclaimed versus Leo Rush and Dante Martin stole the show.
Okay.
Stole the show. That Dante Martin kid, let me tell you, fucking phenomenal. And with Leo Rush, man.
On fire.
Speaking of fire, shots fired. That is right. Shots were fired tonight, boy. It was, hey, we had an amazing show. We had a stupendously amazing show on Saturday. And then Monday came around and it was like, oh, fuck. Here we go with that shit again. And Wednesday was like, oh, hold my beer. Pretty much. It was like, oh, that was shitty. Oh, you think Saturday was good? Here, hold my beer. So what'd you think about the first match on the card? Lay it out for us.
So first match on the card was we had Evil Uno versus Bryan Danielson. A little slow. Bryan Danielson really, I feel, slowed it down for this match, more so to accommodate Evil Uno's pacing. And just a lot of good stiff shots in here. I'm not going to say that it was strong style, but I will say that they have some good shots in there. No Dark Order run-ins. You had your typical, kicks to the head, kicks to the side. You had Bryan Danielson, pinballing to the corner, and then we ended with an arm bar, and sorry, not an arm bar. You put him to sleep, and that's how it ended. I mean, overall a good match, but after his match with after the match with Miro and after all the bounce around that Bryan Danielson's been doing lately, this is a good pace for him. It's fine.
Yeah, he needed a slow down. He needed a slow down match for him. He was killing himself week after week after week.
Yep.
Well, I mean, like I said, it was a good show. It was a good match to start with. Picking up the pace, though, let's talk about the picking up the pace. You talked about MJF, right? Yeah, his chest looked pretty shredded after that match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me and Miro beat the shit out of each other. No lie. So let's talk about Orange Cassidy and Tomohiro Ishii versus the Butcher and the
Stone
Blade.
Pit Bull, fresh out of chaos. They must have just New Japan just had a plane to themselves, and they just sent everybody there. hey y'all, go up to San Jose, go out to Ontario or wherever the hell, and we're gonna sprinkle you all over in Virginia while we're at it. Just seed you all over the country.
I was hoping the Rainmaker would show up, man. If Okada would have showed up, Okada was here in the United States.
I mean, the way that JR is putting him over, you thought he was going to show up.
Exactly. I was like, I'm waiting for that coin to drop. Like, where's he at?
Yeah.
But maybe Tony Khan does have that way of waiting and waiting and waiting, and just when you think you got all the answers, he changes the question.
So, well, I'll tell you what, and I personally am guilty of accusing Tony Khan of hot-shotting for no reason, for blowing, too many loads in succession, like trying to go for round 2 and 3 in the same night, like he swallowed a bottle of Blue Chew.
Rock hard, bottle of Blue Chew there, buddy.
So for him to kind of spread it out over time, yeah, that's fine. That works for me. And give all the new guys give Adam Page time to settle in, give Jay Lethal some time to settle in, give MJF time to settle in with his pillar thing and what looks like it's going to be a feud with CM Punk. Give Eddie Kingston time to see where he's going to fall, and then see where Okada fits in.
Well, yeah, that's how it works.
So the next match was, so it was Orange Cassidy and Ishii versus Butcher and Blade. We had Bunny come out. We had Matt Hardy come out. We had a very stiff match with Ishii, and him and Butcher were just going at it. I mean, they're just going at it back and forth. Orange Cassidy did his usual stuff. I like the way his character has evolved. He's actually got to talk now, instead of just always, whatever. But we had a very stiff, they had a very stiff match. I'm not going to say everybody had a stiff match, but definitely Butcher and Ishii had a very stiff match. And again, not a super fast-paced match, but, well, Orange Cassidy's matches are usually fast-paced anyway, because he's just chill like that. But
after everything we've seen this week, man, he needed a slow match. They both did. It was like, man.
And those guys fought through commercial with the picture-in-picture. And the match finished with Blade got pinned?
It was the Blade that got pinned.
Yeah.
I mean, you really couldn't expect Ishii to get pinned.
No. Not his first night out. There was a point in the match where Ishii was stomping the shit out of Butcher in the corner, and Matt Hardy jumped up on the rope and was yelling, "No, no, no, no," or "stop," or whatever. And I thought maybe he was trying to, I don't know, maybe he's going to bring back delete, delete, delete or something. But yeah, I guess the Hardy family office is still around.
I fucking hate that Hardy family office bullshit. It's the stupidest fucking name in all of professional wrestling. I mean, honestly, I'd rather go with
Worse than Waves and Curls?
Hey, Waves and Curls is way better than the Hardy family office. Come on, man. The Hardy family office, you know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like some fucking old TNA 2006, 2007 Vince Russo shit.
Yeah. Like Main Event Mafia?
The Millionaires Club? Yeah, that shit too. Yeah. That's that stupid shit like that. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. AEW, I'm sorry, but that's a horrible thing you let Matt Hardy talk you guys into. Tony, you are better than that. You are better than that, Tony Khan. You're better than that. Speaking of being better than that, then we go to a match that just kicked all the ass. Well, no, first, let's do this. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Two of the biggest promos in all AEW finally clashed. Because here you got MJF walking down to the ring, looking at his little ring, just getting in there.
Got his boys with him. You got Wardlow hanging out in the back.
Sean Spears wearing a suit with no shirt and a beanie. Didn't understand that. But so Sean Spears, they all get in the ring. And MJF grabs the mic, doing his thing. He was like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to challenge the AEW World Champion because I'm simply better than everybody else. And also in the year, and then CM Punk walks down. Now, this is where it got really exciting for me because I was just excited. The two best talkers in AEW.
Yep.
It's about to be a feud. It's about to go down. The shit is about to hit the fan, right? CM Punk walks over to a corner, stands there, gets his pop, walks back over. MJF is like, all right. I understand. I got it. Maxwell, and sticks his hand out. And Punk just looked at it, looked at him, looked at his hand, turned his back, and walked away, laughing. As he got out of the ring, he was fucking busting up. So to me, that says CM Punk doesn't think you were shit. For the simple fact that he turned his back on not one, not two, but three people.
So this all goes back to what Eddie Kingston said. I mean, if CM Punk really was here to build up new talent, wouldn't he have shook his hand?
Once again, Thanos.
Yep.
Hold on 1 second. This is ridiculous. Sorry. Yeah, so I mean, that promo was enough in itself to light a fuse. That's going to be a great fucking fuse. Great fuse. I'm totally off my game tonight.
That's going to be a great back and forth on the mic.
Oh, Oscar. Oscar's going to be at Dynamite next week representing the BodySlam.net fellas. Oscar, do you have a shirt, my man? Do you have a BodySlam.net t-shirt that you can currently get? Let's see if he's going to answer us first. Because I know you can get those shirts. If you go to... Oh, you didn't say anything. No, we'll see. Yeah, you can go buy the shirts right now, man. That's awesome. I'm waiting for Cassidy Haynes to shoot me a shirt myself. I've been waiting for it this whole time. Your boy doing all this hard work over here on BodySlam.net on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. I ain't got a shirt. Yeah. Anyway, let me go ahead and do this. Let's go to a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with more of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules...
You want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
I just talked to Cass about it. Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Cassidy Haynes. He got some bad news today, and he's dealing with some heavy shit. So send all your positive vibes to Cass. Yeah, it's been a day, man. It's like one of those days where I just want to just shut the door to my room and turn off the lights, which is probably what I'm going to do after this podcast. I literally had to rush on the podcast because I was off doing things, and yeah. Anyway, let's go to the next matchup: Dante Martin, Leo Rush versus the Acclaim. The Acclaim came down basically and just shot on Dante Martin for not signing with them last week on
They told him to
Rampage.
put some bass in his voice.
That was pretty funny, though. That was pretty funny. In case you guys know, I love Max Castro's raps. Like, the dude talks so much shit, is ridiculous.
And did you see his pants with the Yo MTV Raps logo on it?
Yeah, he wears those every week.
Just the Yo.
Shouts out to the Yo. But honestly, man, this match was the match of the night. They stole the show.
Leo Rush, seriously good, looking like
the White Power Ranger. He's
old
like the
school,
fucking
old
White
school
Ranger.
MVP.
Old school
In
MVP.
long pants.
I
The
think
old
it's a
Power Ranger
bodysuit.
look.
I think it's a Power Ranger bodysuit.
Yeah,
Like,
but it
every
makes
time
him
I
look.
see him-
It makes him look shorter.
I was going to scream Mighty Morphin Power. He looks like short and stocky, like Taz.
Well, he looks like a kid. I mean, so dude is small, like small in stature, but he has a young face. Not
It's
like
like
50. But
it's like when Max Castro said it's appropriate that we're in Virginia because you two are virgins, and he looked at me like, I got 3 kids. Like, you look at him, he looks so young. Like, what did he have kids when he was like 9, 10, 11? Like,
dude, he looks like he's auditioning for Crisscross right now.
oh my God, making want to jump with the blonde tips. But your boy looked like he looked like the White Power Ranger.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to come in on a tiger sword, screaming out, it's morphin' time.
I'll tell you what, though, he's flying around that ring. He's killing it.
Yeah, the match was great. No lie. I like I said, this was the match of the night for me. Totally the match of the night.
Well, they killed it last time too.
I mean, just those two in the ring, and then Dante hits that springboard, like, give me like 20 minutes in midair look.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was completely like something I've never seen done this week. I will tell you this though, it's a whole lot better than what we saw on Monday night.
Which match are you talking about?
All of them.
The women's match?
All of them. Even the women's match with Hikaru Shida. Hikaru Shida versus Nyla Rose. I was so excited for the simple fact that the woman of 1,001 holes, Serena Deeb, was at ringside. It was awesome.
So I just want to know, why in the hell Powerhouse Hobbs?
Don't. I know exactly what you're gonna say. Why the hell is Powerhouse Hobbs wearing an airbrush fucking 1990s crisscross ass overalls with no
Fucking-
shirt on?
Dude, looking like he's on the cover of Poison.
Like he's on the cover of fucking Tiger Beat. Yo MTV magazine. Oh,
Now
man.
you know, yo, slick blow.
Look, man, I don't know what's going on. The 80s call, they want their gear back,
No shit.
but
Hey, where's Marco Stunt?
who cares? Who cares?
I'm just saying, like, is he
Marco
gonna
Stunt
come
was
back?
just a shit turd that came out of Jurassic Express.
Is he gonna come back like swole with a vengeance and be mad at
No.
Christian for taking his spot? No, you're not buying it.
No.
All right. Well, if they ever run out of shit to do, hey, we get to see Jade Cargill versus Red Velvet.
I'm not interested in that at all.
Oh, I am.
I'm not interested in that at all. For one,
Absolutely.
what is up with okay, Red Velvet? Let's just I need to get a little bit off my chest here. Red Velvet. I think she has the tools. But what's with the stirring up shit? You got her stirring shit up. You got Angela Dawkins stirring shit up. I mean, we're both men of color. Is that like? I mean, am I missing something? Like,
Well, she's. Oh, boy, that
am I missing something?
really bad.
I mean, she's from your mama's kitchen. Straight out your mama's kitchen.
She makes good Kool-Aid.
Is that what it is?
She puts a lot of sugar in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That's her whole gimmick. She's a black chick that stirs up Kool-Aid.
Mixes up good scissor up. I don't know, man.
Look, I always say this, ladies and gentlemen. I am a very firm believer that professional wrestlers are athletes. In the WWE, if you're a black professional wrestler, you're a clown. All you do is you dance and you rap and you shuck and jive and all that other bullshit. You see what I'm saying? For me, I think it's disrespectful because now we don't all rap, we don't all sing, we don't all dance. Some of us just get in the ring and beat the shit out of you. Some of us are very technically sound. Some of us are very good, great athletes.
Hey,
you don't have to get in the ring and stir up fucking syrup or drink out of red suck up. The stereotypes, it just drives me fucking crazy. She could be the absolute best women's wrestler in the fucking world. She could be, but I would never know that because all I see is her getting in the ring and stirring a fucking imaginary pot. So I'm just not interested in that. And Jade Cargill, she's just a girl. She has limited wrestling skill, and she has an amazing body. She works very hard for the body she got. So don't be a Vince McMahon and just be a body guy or a body girl. I would like for you to be a champion that actually can work. If you can get in the ring and you can have have a 1-star match.
You can start off as a body person and work your way up the 5-star ladder.
Okay, Lex Luger.
Remember, you got to have a 1-star match in order to have a 5-star match.
Well, we saw a match at the pay-per-view that was negative 1 star.
Got
to start some body guys in that match too. So now what?
And if you got rid of like 8 of those guys, it would have been a 2-star match.
I don't know, man.
If you got rid of Baron Von Raschke, it would have been a 3-star match.
Oh my God. There are certain things that I see. Hold on.
Fucking crazy old man with the claw. Get out of here. Yeah. Exhale.
I'm going to take this phone and I'm going to throw it across the room. Yeah, going back to Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill was a basketball player. And here's the thing. I spent years learning how to be a professional wrestler. I didn't just fall out of a WNBA basketball team and just jump right into winning the bitch show championship. So now TBS is now known as the bitch show. Why do women have to call themselves bitches all the time?
Because they're hard. They're reclaiming the word. They're taking it back.
Oh, they're taking it back? Okay. Because if I go out and call a woman a bitch, I'm disrespecting her. Like, hey,
correct.
Come here, bitch. Slap right in the face. Disrespect.
Who are you talking to?
No, I'm just saying in general.
Shit, I want to see like a baseball bat come across
Right.
the
Also,
screen
the
and knock
shoe
your
just
ass
whack.
out.
Chocolate just hit me in the head, like pop. Anyway, but the point is, women don't need to be called bitch. It is what it is, man. I may be going too much into it. I'm having a pretty bad night, so fuck it. I don't know. Anyway, Jade Cargill versus Red Velvet. I'm so not looking forward to that match. Jade Cargill versus Nyla Rose. I'm definitely not interested in that. That's almost as bad as America's Top Team versus the Inner Circle Jerk. I'm sorry. I'm being salty, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. It's one of those days I'm being salty. But you know what isn't being salty? BCW Worldwide presents the return. Go Stuff Yourself live on pay-per-view. It's going to be a pretty decent show, ladies and gentlemen. If you are in the Portland, Oregon area, you can tell it's been a shit day. If you are in the Portland, Oregon area, live on the 27th of October, that is next Saturday, not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday. If you were in town and you want to watch some kick-ass wrestling, BCW World presents Go Stuff Yourself live on pay-per-view at the Holocene 1001 Southeast Morrison Street. Doors open at 3:30. Show starts at 4 o'clock. It's an afternoon show. It's going to be pretty fucking awesome. I just say, hey, man, show up, enjoy some good wrestling. A lot better than you'll see on Sunday because, trust and believe, the wrestling you're going to see on Sunday is going to be shit. So let me show you guys what you're going to be checking out. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Go Stuff Yourself live on pay-per-view. You can get your tickets at eventbrite.com. All you got to do, if you want to order it live, you can just hit up the email address for BCW Worldwide presents the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, or you can do even better. You can hit bcwbookup@gmail.com and you'll get that. Just Exciting just posted he is in Facebook jail. So y'all going to be at that.
Oh,
That's the champ right there.
how'd that happen?
Yeah.
He got a little too just exciting.
He got a little too exciting. Maybe he popped in blue chews and just went crazy. Serena Deeb needs to go against Britt Baker. Yes, I'm here for that. I am so fucking here
all
for
day,
that.
every day.
Twice on Sunday. I'm ready. I'm here for that. I am so here for that.
Probably especially this Sunday, if you had your druthers.
Yeah, well, see me crazy. So going to the next match. Let's talk about the next match because that's where I need to be right now. Shit, my computer just froze. Great. It's one of those nights. Oh yeah, I'm definitely hating everything today.
So we did skip out on an interview where Kenny Omega is going out to heal up. He's no longer champion. He says he's going to be away for a while. He's talking to the Bucks and Adam Cole, and he's like, "Hey, hold it down while I'm gone." And Adam Cole's like, "Hey, I sure will." He's like, "I want to talk to you."
Oh yeah. Adam Cole's integrating himself back into being the leader of the Bullet Club, the Elite. As a matter of fact, this Friday, we're gonna have a tag team match. I don't know if I call this correctly or not, but
You say this Friday
it's Friday
on Dynamite.
on Rampage.
Oh, sorry, Rampage. Yes.
Yeah, we have a tag team match on Rampage. It's gonna be pretty friggin' awesome. It's gonna be. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's going to be Luchasaurus and Jungle Man, because he's no longer Jungle Boy, according to Adam Page and the Bucks. He's now Jungle Man, or he thinks he's Jungle Man. They're going to face Adam Cole, baby. And I don't know if I'm correct in saying this, so don't at me on Twitter. The newest member of the Elite,
Bobby Fish.
Bobby Fish.
Yep.
Now, what was funny was at the end of the promo, Bobby Fish started to do the Undisputed Era. He said, because at the end of the night, it's going to be, and then Adam Cole's like, no, we can't do that here, man. We can't do that here. And the Bucks are like, yeah, corporate shit. You can't do that here. So it looks like Bobby Fish and Adam Cole, the Undisputed Era, are going to be making their tag team debut as part of the Elite as they take on Jungle Man, not Jungle Boy anymore, and Luchasaurus.
Wait a second. You can't have two tag teams in the Elite, can you?
I'm just saying somebody, because right now what we have in the Elite are the Young Bucks.
Yep.
Kenny Omega's gone for a while. We have
You got
Bobby
the
Fish,
Good Brothers.
and we have Adam Cole, baby. The Good Brothers are back at Impact Wrestling. So I don't know if they're coming back. They haven't been back. They haven't been seen in like almost a month now.
Okay.
So, I mean, look at what we got. Look at what we got. So we got Adam Cole, who can go after the heavyweight championship, the unbeaten Elite, the new UE. Ooh, I like that, Jay. I like that. And now I see why. Now I see why he's in trouble. A little too exciting. Thanks to Blue Chew. Jesus Christ, boy. What am I going to do with this kid? What am I going to do with the champ? What am I going to do with the champ? I know what I'm going to do with the champ. We're going to win our 6-man tag team Falls Count Anywhere Gang Warfare Street Fight in 1 week. 1 week from Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. That's when it's going down. So yeah, that was that. Of course, the whole MJF Wardlow, you know, the chance for building for CM Punk, blah blah blah. We talked about that earlier. But Dante Martin and Leo Rush to beat the Acclaim in one of the best matches I've seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And that leads us to
did we skip over Sheeta and Nyla Rose?
No, we talked about that. Remember, I was talking about how the woman of 1,001 holes, Serenity, came out. She'd have won that match. She'd would have won that match, but Nyla Rose totally smashed her.
But we did not talk about Vicky Guerrero taking her bump and taking her licks with the kendo stick.
Yeah, Vicky got her ass smacked.
Yep,
it was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting.
I'm sure Edge would have come out and saved her if he had the chance.
He was like, "You think you know me?"
I see what you did there.
I'll be here all week. So look, we have the main event. First time ever. Jay Lethal explained that this is the first time ever that someone from the Forbidden Door came in and challenged for a championship. Who's the greatest WWE superstar you've personally met? Huh.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
No, he wasn't that great.
Huh. To me, I didn't wash this hand for 3 days.
Gross. I'd have scratched my balls with that hand. Well, not your hand, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't want you scratching my balls.
Is this question geared towards a person that I've wrestled or a person that I just know? I know a bunch of people.
Bumped into in Target.
Oh man, like that one time I bumped into Bruno Sammartino. I was in the bathroom at the Nike outlet store, and no, not that.
Oh man.
So let's see if that question will come up again. All right. Well, personally have met. That's a good question. Road Warrior Animal. Just Access William Regal. that's only because he got to train with Puerto Rico.
I think that's quite the accomplishment.
I'm gonna say Road Warrior Animal. He was so down to earth. He was cool. He actually roasted my boy Buddy Highway, who's making his return to professional wrestling also. But yeah, that's another story for another day. Getting to the main event. The main event of the show was pretty fucking awesome.
It was.
Jay Lethal kicked in that Forbidden Door. Ring of Honor superstar, currently just now signed with All Elite Wrestling on Saturday, has challenged the TNT champion Sammy Guevara, the man who calls himself the Spanish God, for the TNT championship. It was actually a pretty lit match.
It was a match.
I would say Jay Lethal, being the vet that he is, worked that knee of the Spanish God a lot. And these guys, like, the opening sequence was counter, reversal, counter, reversal, counter, reversal. It was to the point where I was getting nauseated looking at it.
All that flippy shit.
All that flippy shit. But speaking of flippy shit, after all of that, the Spanish God looked up and flipped the bird at Jay Lethal, who did the same. It was crazy. At one point, Sammy Guevara hit a Spanish fly out of nowhere. It's crazy. Lethal was going to go for that lethal combo and the Spanish fly out of nowhere. Lethal did hit that top rope elbow, but Guevara rolled it up for a 2 count, which was another back and forth gimmick. And to the point where Jay Lethal started working over the ribs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he hit that abdominal stretch, some weird submission holds. Like,
Hey,
this match
so
was great.
pause for a second here. As a veteran of the game yourself, at what point during the match do you feel the need to go for an abdominal stretch?
That's a good question. If I know the guy has broken ribs or something like that, or if I know the guy has like a strained abdominal, or even if his lower back has been hurt a lot, then I'll go for an abdominal stretch. Because that's stretching your abdominals, your lower back, your glutes, your hammies, everything down there. Like, that's not just, it's just not stretching your stomach. You're stretching pretty much everything. So, yeah.
You know, I kind of look at the move a little bit, and I kind of wonder if it might not, be a little chiropractic in nature and help out a little bit.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Now, the part where they put in the abdominal stretch and start dropping the elbows into the side.
That's tightening up muscles.
That right there,
making it hard to breathe on your lungs, on your kidneys. It's pretty much knotting everything up.
But there's also nothing better than a Greco-Roman poke to the eyes.
Which happened tonight. Oh, I've done that in matches too. I've done that.
The classic Piper Peeper poke.
Hey, it's called what winners do. It's what winners do to win.
Hey, so I must say that I've been a little bit asleep at the wheel here. That almost burning hammer reversed into a GTS. What does Sammy Guevara
the
call that?
He calls it the go to hell. I mean, he's the Spanish God.
The GTH?
Where's the Spanish guy going to send you? Yeah, the GTH, go to hell. Okay. And Sammy did hit 2 more strikes, and then he hit that GTH to go to hell. And Sammy Guevara did beat Jay Lethal to retain the championship. The whole inner circle comes down to congratulate him. So the inner circle is obviously solidify a unit again. He goes to shake Jay Lethal's hand, and Lethal shakes his hand. So that was the end of Dynamite. It wasn't wait,
aren't the inner circle supposed to be heels?
The inner circle is look. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this, but you know what? I'm in one of those moods tonight, and I don't fucking care. I've known Jay Lethal for a long time, and Jay Lethal has been hit with some very serious accusations from the Speak Out movement. A lot of people were upset that he was signed to AEW. A lot of people were upset that he was still signed to Ring of Honor. Marty Scurll, another person who was a booker at Ring of Honor, just recently won a championship in England, world championship in England. And even people I was listening to Wrestle Talk this morning, and someone had mentioned and they were like, "What?" I think Tempest T Wrestler was like, "What?" I didn't know that guy won a championship. Like,
Yeah, they
there's
just
so much.
posted on. I just saw it on Instagram this weekend.
Yeah. Saturday, as a matter of fact, he won it. So,
Right.
I mean, I don't know how long this goes. I don't know how long people are going to be upset about it. I don't know how long people are going to turn a blind eye to it. But sometimes shit happens. And, people need to either grow or go. And, like, sometimes people are caught up in shit that they did wrong and they need to go. I'm not saying Jay Lethal needs to go, but he's got a lot of heat from a lot of people. And a lot of people are not happy that he's in AEW. I know Sean Ross Sapp from Fightful didn't comment too much about it,
Mm-hmm.
but because the person in the person in question is a good friend of his, he's pretty much not going, and she's on the staff of Fightful Select, so that sucks too. Our very own Cassidy Haynes also was not happy too much with the fact that Jay Lethal was on the show. I mean, honestly, there's so much stuff going on in the world of professional wrestling. I'm trying to keep it positive. But I need to address some of these things that I've seen. Support everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Ross Sapp, I posted earlier today. It's been getting a lot of heat online, a lot of hate. It fucking sucks. He's a good dude. And if you're on the podcast, if you're listening to a podcast or you're fucking, us wrestling podcasters are here to give you the news. We're here to give you the behind the scenes. We're here to entertain you. Just like when I'm wrestling in a ring, either I'm a bad guy or a good guy, whatever the fuck it is, just enjoy the show. If you have negative things, you have heat, you have negative things you want to say, dude, stay the fuck off of Twitter with that. Stop coming at people on Twitter. Stop coming at people on Facebook, Instagram. Look, Cody Rhodes shut his Twitter off.
He sure did.
Because of all the negative bullshit.
Yeah.
I've had a really shitty day. Okay? A really fucking shitty day. So I'm just gonna come straight out with it right here on the podcast. If you're not here to watch this podcast and you're not here to support the podcast, dude, unsubscribe, unlike, get the fuck out of here. My mom used to always say, and Cheryl just basically said herself, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Enjoy what we're doing. Stop coming after people who are here just stop coming after people who are here to provide information and entertainment for you. That's pretty much what I want to say. It's been one of those things.
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, you're always going to have heels. You're always going to have trolls. You're always going to have critics. You're always going to have people who want to cancel somebody. But I
want to cancel the 3MB reunion.
That's like trying to cancel Sunset or Sunrise. It just ain't gonna happen. But I tell you what, people, if you instead of canceling somebody, why don't you go support somebody else? There's people out there that need your help. There's people out there that need your support, whether it's a local food bank, whether it's a clothes for a homeless shelter, whether it's homeless women who need suits in order to interview for jobs. I mean, whether it's dogs who need toys and treats and blankets, there's always somebody out there who needs your support. So instead of hating and instead of criticizing, instead of being up in arms about something, go support somebody. Be part of a support group. You probably have a close friend next to you that needs some sort of help or support with their issues, whether it's mental health, physical health, or just emotional support. And instead of focusing on the negative, focus on the positive. And keep it gravy. Stay classy.
That's it. Stay classy. You know what else was classy? There was an interview not an interview. There was a promo that I overlooked because I want to end the promo with this, end the show with this. And it's gonna be a pretty quick show, ladies and gentlemen. I really got shit to say tonight. Oh wait a minute, hold on. Cheryl says we are in a flood emergency right now, and it gets worse. I could be hosting family-in-law. Oh man, in Canada right now, it's pretty freaking bad. And Deshaun says 3B reunion gonna happen. I don't know when and where, but yeah, look, Sean, look, man,
Sean,
There's
keep
no-
up the good work, brother. Keep
Look.
up the good work.
Look, there's no 3B reunion happening. But let's talk about something real quick before we get off the air.
Oh, it's going.
Should we do a prediction show for Survivor Series?
Oh, of course. In fact, we
Right.
should probably do. We'll do the prediction show for Survivor Series as part of the SmackDown wrap-up show.
No,
Just to save you-
hell no.
Oh, you want to give
How
us some
about we
show?
How about we do a special one?
Oh,
Let's go ahead and do this, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Chemical Julian are gonna end this podcast, and we're gonna set a stream up and do another one tomorrow.
well, guess
Not
what?
today, tomorrow, the day after that, or the day after that. You may have had the right idea, but the wrong podcast. No, I'm just playing. We can do that tomorrow.
You know, my scorecard's almost ready for Sunday, right?
I knew it. I could. You know what? I might have some special guests on to do the predictions with us as well. Who knows? We might just have to go ahead and bring in the one, the only, and you know what I mean when I say the one and only, and I'm not talking about your boy Ricochet.
Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, we ain't talking about Ricochet. Talking about your
Alistair
boy.
Black.
Talking about your boy. You know who I'm talking about. Tribal Chief Adam Woods.
Wait. Do you mean the professor of pugilistics?
I mean the Maharaja of MMA.
The philosopher of fisticuffs?
That dude. That's right.
The
That's right. The
Fijian
one and
phenom?
only. The Fijian phenom. That's right. The tribal chief himself. Adam Woods.
Would you please spell chief right?
No, that's the way it has to be spelled for him. That's the reason why it's spelled that way.
You can trouble Shafe. Shafe.
Because I want him to be like Shanky. Don't ever tell him that. He probably watches podcasts like, fuck you guys. All right, but real, seriously though.
Go Shanky. Go Shanky. Go.
Unfortunately, on Rampage, we're gonna have a match that I don't think anyone gives a shit about. And I'm sorry, but this is some WWE booking right here. Billy Gunn of the fucking Gun Club,
Where have they been?
the big ass bully himself, challenged Darby Allin to a match. Darby said, "Okay, let's do it."
Where's the gun club been? On Dark?
At the gym. That's it.
Oh.
I think they've been on Dark Elevation because they're not good enough for Dark.
GTL? Gym Tan Laundry?
Gym Tan Laundry, and they were jacked, they were tan, and I don't understand. Like, okay, so Billy Glenn was like, you know who I am, and I'll accept your challenge, and I'll see you on Friday. And then the other gun, Austin, goes, no,
The other gun. I like that. The other
which
gun.
which is the oldest gun? Is it Austin or the other one? Who cares? Anyway,
No.
the one older gun goes, yeah, you know who we are? We're the Gun Club. And he walks away. And then the youngest gun comes up and goes, I like turtles. What the fuck was that all about?
Oh, okay. Do you, all right, man. So there's this meme or there's this video from like many, many years ago. And there's this weird kid who actually strangely looks like Darby Allin almost without like all the face paint. And some newscaster was doing interviews and asked him a question. He's like, I like turtles, and walked away. So that's what the reference. But just the other day, we were talking about people doing a reference to twins. This falls in that same fucking category. That was he might as well have said not today, and people were like, but what the fuck?
I don't know. I'm sorry, man.
You can't. You don't have the bandwidth right now.
2 + 2 is 4. That's all I know right now. I don't know shit. I don't know shit else. I don't know. I don't know nothing. Look. I've never been one to come on this podcast and not have an opinion or not really have anything to say. But you know what? Today's been a shit day. Today is Wednesday. It can go fuck itself. That's how bad my day has been. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your boy, the franchise. And I'm going to go ahead and give Julian one last thing to make him happy today. Because if I ain't happy, at least somebody got to be happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in a bad mood, I got the best 3 movies for you to ever watch to keep you in a good mood. First of all, it's Half Baked. Second one is Superman 2. And the other one is Tombstone. Watch all 3 in a row, and it'll be the best day of your life.
Tombstone's my favorite fucking movie of all time.
Hell yeah.
Huckleberry.
Samson Simpson, I stick to my story.
Want to talk to Samson? Fly me to the moon. Oh, man. Sometimes I crack myself up, dude. Someone has to. You know what? Speaking of has to, if they want to watch us on TV, man, where can they watch us?
Ladies and gentlemen, are you in the Portland, Oregon area? Did you not already download this podcast and listen to it on Spotify, on Google, on Amazon, on any podcast link that you have on your phone? And you're like,
Radio,
those are
Amazon
just
Music,
2 of the
Pandora.
most beautiful chocolate men I ever seen in my life. And I just got to see them live on my big screen TV on
Your what?
QMOLOD.
Oh, my God. That's
I'll tell you
big.
what,
It's almost
what
like
you gotta
almost
do.
big.
What you got to do is you got to tune in
Tune in where?
on Mondays at 10 p.m. on Channel 22 Xfinity TV and Channel 8002 CenturyLink TV. On Tuesdays at 9:30 p.m. on Channel 23 Xfinity TV and Channel 8003 CenturyLink TV. And on Wednesday at 9:30 p.m., Channel 11 Xfinity TV and CenturyLink TV. That's a lot of wrestling. That's a lot of chocolate. Come get a scoop.
Oh, man. He's talking about that double chocolate. He's talking about that sexual chocolate Mark Henry shit. Ooh. I ain't going to put it on there because we'll probably get demonetized. But, yeah. Oh, man. Look, this is one of those things I need to talk about today. Look, man. If you're feeling down and depressed, feeling like your whole fucking world is coming to an end, it's not. Call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255, or you can text GO to 741-741 to reach out to a trained crisis counselor through the Crisis Text Line, a global nonprofit organization. It is free, dub fo 7. And you want to know about more professional wrestling shit? Hit up bodyslam.net, www.bodyslam.net, and that is for all your wrestling news and needs. Look, man, spoilers, breaking news,
Rumors?
behind the scenes. Look, if you want to see somebody get their ass chopped, not like ass clamps or anything like that, but ass chopped. My boy Cassidy Haynes has got this thing on YouTube right now. Go to the bodyslam.net website, scroll down, you'll see Cassidy takes chops. And boy, he took a chop from Nyla Rose, and I'm surprised he texted me to tell me he was still alive. I was waiting for his next of kin to text me and tell me I own bodyslam.net.
Wait a second. Did not Nyla Rose tell him to write out his will and notify
go ahead and notify your next of kin?
Son of a bitch. Now both her and Goldberg are both liars.
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 You liar. You didn't kill
Both
nobody.
Bobby Lashley and Cassidy Haynes are alive, people. Alive.
Oh, man. Yeah. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
Next week is Thanksgiving.
Green
I
Bay,
want everybody to have a very happy Thanksgiving. I want you to eat turkey. I want you to eat stuffing. I want you to eat cranberry sauce. I want you to have green beans. But the following Saturday,
oh
you
my
better go
God.
stuff
You know what you
yourself.
guys can do? You can. you can go stuff yourself. Sponsored by Blue Chew, ladies and gentlemen. No, not sponsored by Blue Chew, but thank you very much for joining us here at the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. We enjoy it every single week when you guys come here. And thank you, Cheryl. The music is perfect. Reminding you, ladies and gentlemen, that tomorrow, Julian, should we just drop this thing for them tomorrow at any given time with these amazing picks? Or should we schedule a time to do it live? What should we do, Julian? Tell me, what should we do?
You know what, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to not keep you up that late. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Ooh, that's 3 p.m. Central. 3 p.m. Pacific.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Did I say Central?
No, don't worry about it.
I'm
We
sorry.
can-
6 p.m. Pacific. I'm in the Pacific.
Hey,
I'm in the
hey.
Pacific zone.
Look, let's do this. Let's just do this. Ladies and gentlemen, keep an eye out on BodySlam.net, on YouTube.com/BodySlam.net.
We do 8 o'clock in
on
the
the
morning.
Roundtable.
I'm about to do these scorecards right now. I'm about to knock them out.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Let's do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. And peace.